vibrate or not, so you don't go through the material too quick.
Hello, my beautiful souls, and welcome to Live with Liz. And repeat after me for everyone that's coming on. And make sure you say, today is a fabulous day. Today is the best day of my life, and today is the best day of your life. No matter what's going on in your world, it's the best day in our lives. As you see on the screen, today's topic is get off the merry-go-round. But before we get into the spiritual life coaching topic and everything, I just wanted to let you know we're on with Live with Liz every Sunday from 12 to 1. And you can call into 914-226-0147. I was told here by my tech guys to pretty much let you guys know when you call, please make sure that you guys give all the information that are requested. When it's requested, I see it on screen, but I don't share all of it. I just need it to give you the best accurate reading by frequency and energy. So it'll be an easier transition. Just give the information, they'll let you know. None of that window we'll be on live. So thank you and for coming on to the show. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and even if it's not that wonderful, it's still wonderful. So let's just say it and put it out into this universe that it's the best day of our lives. My guys are going, yes, that it is. So it's a great day. Call in 914-226-0147, and we're going to start the show about get off the merry-go-round. Okay, we all have a merry-go, fighting the merry-go-round. Your life is a ride that keeps going around by your choices that we make. The beautiful part about the choices that we make when we're in this merry-go-round, and I'll get into a little more detail about the merry-go-round and everything. The beautiful part about the merry-go-round, especially at a time frame of where we're at right now in January, a lot of people have these New Year resolutions, and a lot of people is like are getting rid of things in their lives that they don't feel they want anymore, or starting a new project, starting new businesses, starting a new employment. I'm gonna take in a call really quick and get right back into the topic, and we have a lot to discuss on getting around. But we have Anne from Dobbs Ferry. Hi Anne, can you hear me? Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Yes, hi.
Hi Anne. It says Anne from Dobbs Ferry. One question, I was just about starting the show. Were you the soul that just came into my store and I was telling you that I was closed just for the live show right now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because I saw Dobbs Ferry. I said, I believe that was you that just had came into the store right when I was closing. Which, by the way, the door is closed. Okay. And yeah, I have to close it because people keep coming in. But Anne, a pleasure. Thank you. You're calling in for a question. I know you just came into the store about 5 minutes before the show started, and I told you about it, so maybe you're not aware. It's a Live with Liz show where we have a spiritual life coaching segment to discuss, and you can call in and ask one question on a tarot reading for free while the show is on. Do you have a question that you would like to know about?
Yes, I would like to know about custody of my daughter.
Okay, 1 second. Was that
Her
beautiful?
dad
Was that?
Her dad has been sick, but
Okay.
he says he's better. So
Oh.
I don't know if it combines with it or not.
Okay.
I want
Oh,
to know
don't
if
even
it
tell
is.
me. Don't tell me. Let me tell you when I throw the cards. So
okay,
let's see
I'm
what
sorry.
it's okay, honey. Let's just see what comes out for you. But one more question. It's incredible. As soon as I saw the name in Dobbs Ferry, I assumed that was you. Was that your beautiful daughter that for no reason when she was walking out just hugged me and started squeezing me? Was that her?
Yes.
God
yes.
bless her. She's beautiful.
Thank
She's
you.
a beautiful soul. And she's an old soul too. Totally.
She is.
Mm-hmm.
Her name is Grace, and she is an old
And she is a
soul.
Grace
She's
and
born
very
into
old
it.
soul. She just kept staring at me and hugged me. God bless her. That's a beautiful soul. Hold on 1 second and let me see about your question. I have your information right here. Hold on. And you want to know if you will have custody of your daughter.
Yes. And I think it might be connected with other stuff, but I don't.
Okay.
It's
Okay, hold on. Let me just see. Okay, I don't know if this will make sense for you, Anne, but let me tell you something. I don't know what it is of the whole scenario of the situation, but what's showing here, there's true love here, but there's a lot of obstacles. So I can't tell you in my guardianships that it's yes, because I don't see that coming right now, no. But I do see a voluntary way of destiny and universe bringing it to you, not now, Mira. And it's coming. But it won't be absolutely not now. I don't know when were you having these expectations, but from your question and my cards, this is no. It's no right now. I'm sorry, but I do see it in the future. And it's no time.
What does the future mean?
I'm sorry?
What does the future mean?
The future means yes, but it's voluntary. It's something having to do with this male that's voluntary. It's like you saying you want custody, but it's like the universe finally arrives and gives it to you without any sort of dispute or issues there. It's just totally yes, but absolutely not now. In the future.
You know when? When you say in the future,
I would say maybe next winter, early spring of next year, but not now. Absolutely not now. And these are my guardians letting me know, but I see something of voluntarily given to you, of your custody of your daughter. Somehow something of a resolution, or the universe transitions into something that's unexpected, but it resolves the issue and it's given to you. So your daughter is given to you of some level. And I don't know how, through some obstacles or whatever's going on, but just don't fear the transition you're in right now, because it did answer no. But in the long future, yes, but just not happening now. I don't see it. I hope that answered your question for you. You can come in for a full consult.
I think it kind of answers something that's probably going to go on with his health. I have a feeling. Yeah,
that's why I'm telling you, if you'd like, come in for a full consultation and I can get in a little more detail. But for the show, it's just one question. But you can come in whenever you like. I'm pretty booked, but you can call in and I can schedule you in for a consultation. Okay, check the website out. I'll walk in again and I'll put you in the calendar. You have a blessed day, and kiss that beautiful soul for me. She's beautiful. Grace is gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You are too. Thank you, Liz.
You stay blessed. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, I haven't seen who's on yet, guys, so I want to see if you guys could show me later. Give me a minute, okay? But anyways, for those that came on recently as the show started, Live with Liz, call in for free tarot reading at 914-226-0147. And today's spiritual life coaching segment, it's about getting off the merry-go-round, transitioning yourself, understanding the practice, because we're all trying, but we transition it differently. The problem is with the merry-go-round, as I was stating before, that your life is a ride. Well, or even bigger, a quote that's like a cliche that's said constantly by Albert Einstein stated, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting a different result, right? The thing with that is that the whole world, every soul out here is always trying to transition themselves to the better. We have to, whether through wise, it's always self-awareness. So everyone tries to transition and get off the merry-go-round. It's like being on the horse seat, constantly in a circle. But guess what? Those bumper cars over there and that roller coaster might be a little fun if you try it. It's true. But we're so used to being in that merry-go-round and going right back onto that horsey in that merry-go-round and keeping ourselves there. The problem is that when you try to get yourself off that merry-go-round and you really think you're almost there of succeeding, that new transition, business, partnership, whatever, anything that you try new, and it's in a good place, that higher being is a jokester. Here comes a jokester. Here comes a jokester. God's a jokester. He'll play a game on you. And you know what? You got to pass your test. Which means when that moment comes in, that you start seeing the same merry-go-round, the same thing coming back into your world. Not that it's a bad world. Not that it's bad. But you have to know what you want for tomorrow and what you're trying to build and what the transition is by staying in your practice, by staying in your new lane, by trying anew. Trying new places, getting off that circle of what you usually do. Not that that circle is a bad thing. That's great. It's wonderful. You got to revisit it all the time, at least once in a while. But while you're doing that, add a little extra, because you're trying to be extra. You're trying to build a business. You're trying to build a different partnership. As Albert Einstein stated, but let me get back and let me just say hi real quick to Janice, Poppy, Wanda, Victoria, Stella, Sabrina, Cecilia, Tanya, Marianne, Jessica. Love you girls, love you guys, love everyone. And don't forget to say today's a fabulous day, and don't forget to like and share the show. Don't forget to subscribe through YouTube and send it forward to the world. And also listen into the conversation. And getting off the merry-go-round affects everybody, from children, from adults. It doesn't matter. For everything that we do in life, there isn't a soul out here that has not filled up their mouth at one point or another in stating, I'm going to change this, or I'm going to do that. And then what? Depending on your subconscious connection to it, you try and you start and it's going well. But then when you flop and it falls right back into the merry-go-round of what it was, you're hurt, you're disillusioned, and you go right back in to the way it was. And if you stick to the way it was, it's what Albert Einstein had just stated in his statement, the definition of insanity. You really think your life is going to change if you keep not consistently practicing to try to change? It's not doing it, because doing it is easy to, oh, I'm doing that, and I'm going to go that way. We can do that all the time. The hardship is when the lessons come in, when the universe brings things back into your life, which is us, we get caught up and we get into the comfortable zone of doing what we're familiar with. If you stay with what's familiar, you'll never grow. And guess what? If you're comfortable in your growth level in your life, then stay there. It's great. Then that merry-go-round should be wonderful. The problem is the majority of us at some aspect in our lives, whether it's through marriage, whether it's at work, whether it's through friendships, whether it's through our children, we want to change something. Everyone wants to change something. And guess what? No matter what it is that everyone's trying to change. Guess what? Now answer me. All you guys I just said hi to, talk to me. I can hear you. No, well, I can't hear you, but let's not go there right now. But how do you think it is? You're trying to change self-awareness, and the consistency of your new ways is what's going to get you off the merry-go-round. It's what's going to get you to try the bumper carts. It's what's going to get you to get on that roller coaster. I'm not doing a roller coaster. That makes me sick. Can't do it. But at least I know I'm not doing that. But I'm not afraid to go try the bumper carts or the other one, the spinning little one. You know, whatever. Just try something new and stay there. And then if you're in a process of continuation, like this is your life, you go to work, you have your girls there, you have time with your honey bunny, your husband, whatever, we all do, especially women, we love to plan. That's our thing. We plan our week if we can. Men don't. Men just fly with it. But the point is that if that's your transition of planning, except that where you're standing today of trying to transition into a new way, then you have to add on something new. I'm giving you little things of metaphors and connections spiritually to get off the merry-go-round and stay off. Now, you can get off the merry-go-round and say, okay, well, Liz, I got rid of this relationship, or I got rid of that job and started a new job. But sometimes when you get off of that merry-go-round and start a new one, you have to make sure that you don't do the same thing over and over again, because you're still, even though that's new, you're going to bring yourself right back to the same merry-go-round. So that's the transition of getting off the merry-go-round. And we'll get right back into that in a second. And I'm going to take on another caller right now. I have Gina from Yonkers. Hi, Gina. Can you hear me?
Hi, Liz. Good morning.
Good morning, darling. How are you?
I'm blessed.
Yes, you are, girl. You are fabulous. Now repeat after me and say, today is the best day of my life.
Today is the best day of my life.
Now say it with a little more feeling. Say, girl, today is the best day of my life.
Today is the best day of my life.
That's what I'm talking about. You just made your day. I'm not kidding. I don't care what we're going to discuss now, but trust me, the universe heard you loud and clear with energy and frequency that I even felt. Gina from Yonkers. Gina, have you been in to see me before or no?
Yes, I have.
Okay. All right. Hold on one second. Gina, you got a question on the life coaching segment, or you want a tarot reading?
I need
tarot reading. I have an issue at hand, and I need a little clarity on.
Okay, talk to me.
I have a house, and financially, I don't know what to do with it. It was given to me. I haven't been able to do anything financially with it, and then I just got a call saying that the roof caved in, and I don't know what to do.
Okay.
I don't know whether to sell it. I don't know if the universe is telling me to keep. Part of the universe is telling me to keep it and fix it, and then the other part is telling me to get rid of it. It's something my mom gave me, and she passed away.
Okay. Just remember that any obstacles that transitions in your life is only going to make it better. It's only guiding you through your journey to destiny. So don't fear it. Understand that obstacles do transition because it's the only way that we keep going forward to where we're supposed to go. So it's the transition on how you receive these changes that arrived that it's going to give you your answers. I'm going to tell you what I see, but also trust the inner you. Trust your let go of ego. Ego somehow is connecting here to fear to transition to your change. But give me 1 second, okay?
Okay.
Hold on. So you want to know, so you get rid of the house or should you keep the house, right?
Yeah.
Hold on, Mama. Honestly, don't get rid of it. I don't know how to explain it, but something of this obstacle, keep speaking about this transition that's happened about the roof. I don't know why. There's someone of a male that you're going to speak to that's going to have a huge journey in helping you in resolution for that home. Has to do with him. Míralo ahí, con triunfo, next to you, helping you. Sorry, I speak Spanglish. The guys are laughing at me because I must have went in Spanish. I see them looking at me laughing, shaking their head. I'm like, oh, I went in Spanish. But, my angels are letting me know to let you know I'm a vessel. I'm no one. And I'm telling you, I don't see you selling it. Don't sell it. But I know that through here, how you just stated how today we were just joking about fabulous. You are fabulous.
Yes.
Something of help. There's another soul involved in this. You said it's yours, your mother left it, but I see a man that has something to do with a journey of a transition that comes to you in high glory for you. Okay? And the reason this soul will help, or it's like it's done by the universe, it's incredible, but the soul has another male soul, a young soul around them that has issues. I don't know if this makes any sense. I see a younger male with issues against this male, but something has a connection towards you, Gina. This soul's going to help you in a new transition for their home, but you need to speak it. Just speak it. Just verbalize what's going on to the souls that you encounter around you. A male soul has an answer, not the answer, because it's always us that carry it, but you will have help before spring. And I don't see you selling. I mean, you can try it, go for it. Pero
no, my spirit tells me not to.
Not to. Yo no lo siento either.
It says not to.
Nope.
It's saying not to for years.
Don't do it. And I don't feel it. A mí me dijeron que no.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. The guys are like, you still going there? I'm sorry. I go into Spanish if I go to,
It's okay. It's okay.
I hope that answered your question, Gina.
Yes, thank you. And I'll see you soon.
Yes, come see me. Absolutely, darling. Come see me for a full consultation whenever you're ready, darling.
Yes.
All right, you stay blessed. Bye-bye.
You too. Goodbye.
She's so cute. Okay. Now, back to Live with Liz. Shows today. Get off the merry-go-round. Let me see who I got to say hi to. They're all there. Oh, the guys are looking like, give me a minute. They're doing their stuff. I want to see the screen on that because I love to see who comes on. Don't forget to call in for your free tarot reading. 914-226-0147. And let's keep discussing, as I was stating, on a quote that I consider a little cliche, but, it's stated a lot, and it's by Albert Einstein that, the definition of insanity is what I was telling you guys, doing the same thing over and over, and then you sit there complaining that nothing happens, nothing changed, everything's the same. I hear you. It is the same sometimes. You have to be consistent, but you got to try. And when you try, recognize the difference of when you're falling right back into the merry-go-round. Recognize when that whole transition comes in, because if you do, then when it's time, you will pass your test. The universe will listen. when we first begin our spiritual journey, right, we're searching for answers of why. That's why people would look for some sort of spirituality. And to me, God bless, you go where you belong. If it's with me, with someone else, with a different, wherever it goes that feels right, that feels for you, that's where you should be in tune to. Now, you have to understand that when we're in search for answers of why, we're in search for self. So the more you're recognizing yourself, the more you're going to stay off the merry-go-round. And the merry-go-round is a big thing because people say, okay, I'm gonna go on a diet. New Year's. Me too. But I'm gonna go on a diet. But you know what? It ain't about a diet. It's about self-awareness of you. It's about learning maybe how to eat correct, a lifestyle. Same thing. Relationship. It's a lifestyle that you want to lead differently so you don't go back into the same merry-go-round. If you're in a different way, learn from your past lessons. Nobody's perfect. Don't judge yourself for your mistakes or the mistakes that someone had done to you, caused by you. Release all of that and try to be the best person you can every day. And even if you're tired, you got to get yourself up, pick yourself up, and recognize what was your vision. If it's a house you want to buy, if it's a difference of you, of how you are, to not accept certain frequencies around you when it comes to relationships, when it comes to work, colleagues, verbiage that's said to you. What's good, what's not good is what you give yourself. So you have to transition that to make sure that you practice it and stay in tune to it. Stay in your lane with it. And then that's when we are ready to get off the merry-go-round. Because it's not that you're not off it. We all are. There's from a kid would say, I want to do this. No, I'm going to do, even my own son, I want to do basketball and I want to do soccer. Everybody has a new transition. But we have to try consistency of our wants and change it with adding to the environment. Now, a lot of calls are coming in, so I'm going to have to put this spiritual life coaching session, a merry-go-round, on hold for a bit, and we'll get right back to it. And let me take on another caller. Okay, I'm going to take on Michelle from Queens. Hi, Michelle,
Hi.
you're on. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Hi, Michelle, how are you today?
I'm okay.
Oh, no, you're more than okay, girl. You're supposed to tell me you fabulous.
I'm fabulous.
That's it. That's what I need to hear when I say, how you doing? You're fabulous. So, Michelle, have you come to see me before?
No, this is the first time. I just saw your video and I was listening.
Okay.
And I saw that you had a phone number there. So
Okay, call in. No coincidence.
I've never done this before.
That's okay. You're in love and light. Nothing dark in this journey and nothing dark that I would touch. So I only work with that higher being, God. And let's go forward. You have a question on the spiritual life coaching or on tarot readings? You want a question on the cards?
Yes.
Okay. What do you want to know about?
It's a little difficult, but
I can grasp
where's
it. Trust me. Give me a topic and I'll fly with it if you'd like. Let's see what comes in.
where's my relationship going?
Okay. Hold on one second. You don't have to say more. If you want more in detail, and sorry if I go in Spanglish, because my guys always tell me I go in Spanish and I don't know this.
Yo hablo lo mismo.
Okay, pues estamos bien. We're good. So if you want the full consultation after this, you come see me and we'll get more in detallado. But right now, I'll see what comes out for you, okay? Hold on one second, darling. You want to know where's your relationship heading, right? Okay, hold on one second. Mira, Michelle, you gotta come see me, girl. But let me tell you something. We got some stuff here, Mira. The partner that you're with has a lot of something that's going on that's baggage that has to do something with también young souls and financial. You name it, he got it. When it comes to something of issues, I'm sorry, but eso es lo que sale. Look at it right here.
No, I had a feeling.
Sí, no. Eso por todos los lados. You mentioned it. Todo le hiede y nada le huele. Everything in every angle, no está fácil. Pero I can't I can't say that it's that simple, but you're gonna have to come see me because I do see the Three of Swords with it, that there's some sort of rompedera. There's something there that's not that obstacle, but through spirituality and affirmations, the world is yours, but you just got to recognize what you're worthy of, what your wants are, and then your energy is amazing. And honestly, my angels me lo dicen, if you trust the journey and don't get stuck on that obstacles, tú no mueres sola. You're a good soul. You're a very good soul. And personally, what my angels are letting me know, you got to come see me, because there's a lot here that I can't say, but I'm gonna let you know clearly that there's a lot going on. But the biggest thing is not even you. There's a lot of reasons for this. It's not just you. It's you and add 100 other things that's going on that's causing huge como conflict of some level. It's not in a good place, but trust the journey. Because your transition of change on love in that relationship will be here between March and April. You understand?
Yeah.
March and April viene el cambio grande. Pero ten fe, mama, que chacho. You'll be alright. I'm telling you, you're going to be okay. No, really, you are. But I can't say you're not carrying your cross. And you still got a few things to go through. But trust me, there's victory behind it, okay?
Okay.
That's not even, I don't believe in bad souls. I just believe people carry their crosses. And sometimes it has a lot of effect, and you can love, but understand you can't change a soul. A person, no matter what they say, that's who they are. So learn to choose your battles. Can you keep it and stay with it? Then that's great. And if you can, baby, you gotta walk. And mira, you might have to walk.
Okay.
Okay, baby?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So,
But it's still fabulous. Todavía estamos
I am
fabulous.
fabulous. Yes,
Okay,
amen. I'm
that's
fabulous.
right. A ti no te falta, mama, a ti no te falta nada. You're a very strong soul. You carry your, I gotta talk to you because I can't say this over here.
No, it's okay. Just let me know when
I'm a little booked
know.
right now, darling, but you know what? Text me to the same number you see there and tell me we spoke. Let me know. I won't remember this, believe it or not, when I'm out of here, but let me know that you want to set up for a consultation and I'll put you in the calendar, okay, darling? But you stay blessed. And you remember,
Thank you,
March and April, okay?
Yes, got it.
Stay strong,
Thank
beautiful.
you so much.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Listo. That's a good soul. Pero, ¿qué se va a hacer? Anyways, let's get back to Live with Liz. And we're all fabulous. Michelle's fabulous. Everybody's fabulous. Everybody that's watching the show is fabulous. And even if you're not calling in, make sure you say while you're watching Liz, I am fabulous. Today's the best day of my life. Call in. We're here in Dobbs Ferry, 12 to 1 every Sunday. Call in for your free tarot reading. Take advantage of it. You got me here. I won't remember what I'm saying afterwards unless I see the show. But at the same time, take advantage of it, and let's get back into our topic of learning how to pretty much get off the merry-go-round and focus on what to do better for us. Every day when you get up in the morning, you're not going to feel fabulous every day. You're not. But you could say it every day. Even if you're not feeling it, you have to say to yourself, you know what? I'm fabulous. I'm feeling wonderful. If it's a journey, as I was stating before, that we're going to change and start a new path, a new way of being and walking, starting something new, you have to know. Oh, guys are showing me the screen. Let me just say real quick hi to Tasha, Isabel, Meryl, Daniel, Yvette. Today is a fabulous day. I'm fabulous and you're fabulous. And like and share the show. No, back to merry-go-round. Get off the merry-go-round. You guys start and we all get off. You get off the merry-go-round and you go right back on. The reason you go right back on is that you forgot to stay in tune to what you were practicing. Because the universe, and I always say God's a jokester, will bring you right back into some sort of way of your old routine. And again, as I stated earlier, your old routine is not a bad routine. Your old routine is okay. I had a routine also, and I still do the routine. It don't matter. It's a good thing. But if you want something more, you have to connect to enlighten yourself to different environments, different things. Go see different places. Go visualize what you want so you can stay focused and make sure that when it's time to go get back on that merry-go-round, it's not the same toxic situation you were in before, whether it's through work, whether it's through love, whether it's through your financials. It's like most people get obsessed. I gotta clean my credit cards. I gotta pay this off. I gotta pay this, gotta pay that. And you pay all these credit cards off, and what you do? You go right back to the store and use those credit cards again. And then what? You still got to go right back in and then retract, but it's always trying to help yourself, trying to figure it out. It's insanity. You can't keep doing the same things and expect a change at the end. So the transition of it is, metaphorically, if you're in a relationship and let's say off the air, you feel it's maybe dried or simple and you come home every day after work, change it. Don't have expectation. Don't wait for someone to change it for you. Change it. Go on a date night. Try something new so you can feel more fulfilled. So you can feel more fulfilled about what's going on in your world. Understanding that partner that you're with. Understanding why it plateaued. Whatever it is, it's happening for a reason. So it don't make him or you any better than each other or whatever. It's just trying to do, adding on something new to your journey, so this way things can transition for a better for you. The goal is to not get back on the merry-go-round and do the same thing, because then for that, just don't get off the horse. Get on the merry-go-round and keep running. Stay in your circle. Don't change anything, because the craziness is, picture this metaphor that you're in a merry-go-round in the horsey and you're there, but then here you are talking, I want to try to go here, I want a vacation, I want to, let's say, use that as I want to go on vacations, but you're in the circle, but you're not doing nothing to try to go on vacation. Are you putting away a little finances for it? Are you researching where to go? Are you visualizing what it is that you want? And if so, then you have to visualize it and you have to enhance your regular circle. You have to get off there and try to something new. So it can all connect, because life is a puzzle. So you have to enlighten yourself through your journey to anything that it is that you want to touch. If it's travels, if it's anything of what you're doing, just enlighten yourself to that higher change. I want to take a second and say hi to, DJ Eric. Thank you for supporting. Love you guys for showing. Like and share the show. Subscribe also to YouTube. It's on. And feel free to call in. Take advantage. It's free tarot readings from 914-226-0147 from 12 noon to 1. Also, tell people to give info. To give info when they call. Oh, please, yes. My text guys keep telling me, please make sure you give him all the information he requests, because I need that information so I can work with your tarot readings to give you a more actual frequent reading. It does not mean I'm going to share everything I'm being shown, but you have to give him the information, or I can't take in the call. And that's happened a few times that he can't process the call through, because I tell him, don't process a call if I don't have the certain information requested from me, because that's where I come in and I put in my gift towards your blessings by your information, okay? And your voice, of course, of frequency. Okay, so for those that came on, Live with Liz is on, and don't forget, free tarot reading, as I stated, and we're discussing today getting off the merry-go-round. And it's such a strong topic. Don't create the same environment you were just in. When it comes to a new beginning, you have to know that through the new beginnings that you're going to create the same environment if you're not in tune to what's going on. If you're not in tune to the transition that you're trying to build and make. If you're not in tune, or if you're too caught up of fear or connection to past experiences and not trusting the judgment of the universe to be a better you. Something that you never tried, even maybe in a relationship that you never tried before, try it in this relationship. If it's a relationship, or if it's love, if it's work, something you never tried in a past job. But you're here, but you're going to try to build something better because you're trying to get into a better place. If it's a home that you want to buy, visualize it. Go see it. Go take a walk over there. Put yourself around their surroundings. Go have a cup of coffee in the neighborhood of where you want to be. Put yourself there to enlighten yourself and your energy and your transition to a higher place. You have to put yourself where you want to be. If it's finances and money, go where the money is. Go where the money is. You have to. It's not to take money from anyone else. Go where the highest energy or frequency of money is, and it transitions by energy. Go to great places. Go to Wall Street. That's where all the money is. Go have a cup of coffee in Wall Street once a week. Go where the money is. I'm not kidding. Go by the stock market and sit there and go have a cup of coffee. Let that energy transition, because you can smell the money. If it's money, you can smell it on Wall Street. Take a walk over there. It's incredible. The energy or frequency of where you put yourself in is my point of it, is what you're going to receive. So if you're stuck in thinking, oh, I want to do this, but it doesn't seem like I'm never going to have it, or it's never going to happen, and this and that, then it never will. That's you going back into your merry-go-round, to your comfortable zone. Where is it that we usually fall the most? Where is it that you find it difficult to get off your merry-go-round? Usually, and not always, for everyone is different. For women, it's mainly, especially when you have kids, you transition. It's so easy to go on that merry-go-round and not get off. It's a routine that you just don't sleep anymore. You're up every 2 hours and you got to do this. It's just, it's almost impossible to try to get off in your merry-go-round if it's over children. Marriage is also difficult. Marriage is a lot of work. It is a lot of work. And you really got to focus on getting off that merry-go-round and making sure you build, especially if you're together and you have kids and the kids grow, and then you have that partner there with you, and that's a great thing. But half of you don't even know who your partner is. You don't know even what their likes are. You don't know what makes that man or woman smile. You have to get to know each other, and you take kind of each other for granted because of the merry-go-round. Because you're so used to getting up, having your coffee, having dinner, going to bed, cleaning this, throwing out the garbage, That's your routine. That's your world. So it's acceptable, and that's great. But then you have a rude awakening. And even if you don't, you will talk to Joe Schmo or somebody next to you and say, I wish I had this, or I wish I had that. Well, you could have it. Do something about it. And I'm telling you how. By putting yourself in the right space of energy that's going to take you to where you need to be. So change your train of thought. You have to remind yourself of your new transition. Practice it. Practice it. And it's not, okay, New Year resolution, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Practice it. It's not, okay, you fell off, try it again. Don't give up. It's a transition, it's a practice. Your mind and yourself is so trained to be a certain way that it's not something that's going to establish overnight. It's not. And if you fall, pick yourself up. It's okay to fall. And then you get back up, and then you try again and again. And guess what? Consistency overrides resistance in anything you do in life. Anything. But you have to see it, want it, and believe you can have it. If it's love, if it's money, if it's a home, whatever you want is yours. So many people might say, okay, I want to start a business. I want to do something. Guess what? It's scary as almighty. But I know a lot of people that's done it, including me. We have to. You have to take a chance, because somehow you're subconscious, somehow you're connected. There's no coincidence. You're told, you know what you got to do. But ego stops you because of fear. Totally. It stops you, and then you stop yourself from growth. Destiny is going to come in. And I'm not getting off the topic because this is all connected right back into your merry-go-round. So if you know something from your core, find out pretty much what makes you smile. Connect that into something that you can do in your daily life, because life's journey becomes a little easier if you have something to smile about every day. And we all do. We just forget what's in front of us, to not appreciate, to not everyone, but sometimes you forget that you're in a good space. No matter what your obstacles are, no matter what your transitions are, medically or whatever, there's a positive, and there's someone else that you have to give that testimony forward to, because every soul don't belong to me. There's souls that belong to you too as well. And through the journey of all the love and light that you're giving and staying in tune to your transition is what keeps you off that merry-go-round, because the whole world gets off the merry-go-round. At one point or another, we're off. We're on that bumper car, we're on the roller coaster, we're everywhere. But then what happens? You get to a place that somehow the universe connects it through a soul or an action or something that brings you right back. And then when you come right back, what do? You fall right back into your comfort zone. But you should fear that as much as you fear the change of trying something new. So the fact is that once you made up your mind and chose to get off the merry-go-round and try something new through love, finances, work, business, whatever you like, stay in your practice and stay in your lane. When the universe connects you to the past, The past is still beautiful. The past is what made you who you are today. The past is wonderful lessons, and no one is a bad soul that you could encounter. You just got to know where you're trying to go. And if that fits in your world, then you could have let that in, let it in. And if you can't, then you got to know where everyone belongs with all the love and light in the world. You have to keep growing and stay there, and it will happen. The love of your life, even the partner that's next to you, it could even grow to a better place. Just have belief and try the change. And if you see that, if it's, let's say, some souls might tell me, okay, I want to get off the merry-go-round and I want to try something new. But what if, let's say it's through love and my partner doesn't want to try something new, and they're still stuck in their consistent ways of not changing or not putting in their efforts? That's okay too. You put in that effort towards you. If you want that partnership of a soul to change, you have to change. So if you're trying to build it together, to do something together, and the soul doesn't want to, okay, then do it for self. Because you always got you. At the end of the day, you have that higher being and self. The only way a soul around you, your children, a partnership, and you can grow off the merry-go-round and not go back into that routine, is to always make a better you. And no matter what topic I choose, through my journey of giving Live with Liz a show of love and light and sharing it to the world, for you guys can share it forward and everything, it will always, in tune somehow through different subjects, connect to self. Self is the answer to getting off the merry-go-round. Self is the answer to everything that you're going to touch. And I've discussed, if you've seen all the past shows, there is never going to be a segment that I discuss that will not somehow transition into self. I want to take a minute real quick and say hi to Allison, Inez, Christy, Erica, Ilona. Oh, I love those names and I love those souls. Thank you for coming on, and make sure everyone that I say hi to there, I know you're fabulous because I'm fabulous. And if I'm good, everybody around me is good. And if I'm here sitting here doing fabulous and you're listening, tell me who you're with and I'm going to tell you who you are. You guys got to be fabulous right along with me. I got a question here. When do I know if it's the merry-go-round or destiny? Oh, sweetheart, it's always destiny. Destiny's going to always kick in. The difference between the merry-go-round and destiny is that destiny is, you can run from. Destiny is like a lane eternal that you're going to get to. But the merry-go-round is just taking you off your destiny path. The merry-go-round is you knowing that there's certain transitions in your life, medically, love, financial, home, everything. Something that you feel that you have to transition to, but you're fearing it. So you're fearing the change. So you have to, and you decided to drop the fear and start the change, right? And it's going right, and it feels like destiny. But if it's right, then how come am I getting these obstacles? Obstacles is part of also destiny. Has to be. Because if those obstacles didn't come, you wouldn't get back into your lane, into destiny's lane. You have to, people get off the merry-go-round and go back on. And that's okay. You're going to be off and on, off and on. Just make sure that when you go back on, you're not doing the same thing. Same personality. Huh? And you learn your lesson. You have to learn the lesson. If you don't learn the lesson, it's going to come back and hit you in your face over and over and over, nonstop. And then you get stuck on why is this happening? Why? But why? I hear it all the time. Why, Liz? I'm like, because of you. Because I said it even last show. You. Mira. Shame. Pow. No, it's you. That's why. So how do we change it? What did I state in the beginning of the show? As Albert Einstein stated, it's insanity to do the same thing over and over again and expect a change. You have to try to change everything. How, let's say the relationship, as I was stating as a segment here, in the relationship segment, you want something new, you want new experiences. And I have so many souls that tell me, you know what, I feel like we're in a still, I love this soul, but they're here and I'm here. I promise you, if that soul does not want to connect to you here, does not mean to leave them. No, you connect to you. Find something meditative, earth, water, jog, gym, salsa dancing, instructing dancing, whatever that puts a smile on your face, and let the journey bring that soul closer to you. And if it doesn't, then that's what was meant to happen, and trust your journey. For there to be change in your life, you must change something in your life. Period. You have to. So you can't get caught up on that soul. That soul was born by themselves. They didn't come out with you. And yeah, souls belong to you, but they have their own cross to carry and their own wants. It's a beautiful thing when you can find it together. Doesn't make him a bad or her a bad person if they don't connect to your way. And if you keep fighting, hitting, trying to change that soul next to you, that's not gonna help. You gotta know what you got. Choose your battles. That's what you want. Can you deal with it? Great. Nobody's perfect. Not no woman, not no man. We all got our thing. We all cray. Oh, sorry. My honey bunny telling me I'm perfect. Yes, you are, baby. But you're perfect for me. And that's all that matters. And I'm perfect for you, right?
Yes, ma'am.
There it is. That's why we're fabulous. But my point is, we can't change each other. We got to know what we're willing to accept, what we're willing to not accept of each other. We have to know who each other are. Choose your battles. Because it don't matter who you're going to be with. You're going to have to deal with something. That's what life is about. And if it makes you smile and it makes you better, great. And if the soul don't connect to you, then you connect to you. You have to connect first to you for somebody else to connect to you. You can't connect to no one if you don't know who you are. Then what you're going to do? Go right back in the merry-go-round and do the same thing, toxic stuff you had before or not had before, or things that just wasn't pleasing because it's not here today, that same thing, or the same year. Or some people might say I was involved and now I'm by myself and I keep running into the same circle. Why? Because you have to find la felicidad. You have to find the happy pill for you. For you. And if you find it for you and you're okay with the universe, if you get up every morning and no matter what you're going to touch, business, love, partnership, children, and you find a way to have acceptance, say, you know what? If I figure out to smile and just give love and light to the world, oh my goodness. Trust me, I'm going to write a book. Just not even on me, on the clients that come back and the following that tell me that they've done this, that the transition has made them a better them financially. Money's coming out of nowhere that they couldn't even expect it to come, and things are just happening that is unexplainable. Why? Because of you're focusing on treating yourself in a higher place. And getting off the merry-go-round is not an easy task. It's not. We can go right back in and do the same thing over and over. So it's not even worth getting off the merry-go-round. So I'm going to take a minute and we'll get into the discussion again. Give me 1 second. And you're on with Life with Liz. For those that came on, call in 914-226-0147. This is when I get free back into the universe, so feel free to call in for a tarot reading. Check out also whenever you'd like the website and come by the store and see whatever fits for you spiritually, holistically. Make it a part of getting off the merry-go-round and find your holistic ways. Even if it's not with me, look it up, find it somewhere. Go wherever the universe calls you. If I'm for you, you'll know. I've been told that a lot of people that watch the show, they had to come in because they felt it, and that's beautiful. If you felt it and it's for you, come in. Same way that you give, you receive. So you're receiving your message, so make sure you like and share the show and send it forward. Call in 26B Main Street, Dobbs Ferry, every Sunday. We're here, and we're here 6 days a week. I'm not open on Sundays, I just do the show, but I'm here Mondays through Saturdays. So as I was stating to you before, I want you to go to new places. While you're in your new transition of whatever it is that you decided to do to get off the merry-go-round, and it's a big topic now, and the reason I chose that as the post of the week is because it seems like, you know, a lot of people follow humanity and physicalities, and they're, you know, it's New Year's, time for New Year's resolution. Oh no, I'm breaking up with this person for the new year, or I'm going to the gym, I'm gonna leave this job, it's time to get my resumes ready and get myself ready for a new. I want to say hi to Alex, Moni, and Aleida. Love you guys. Awesome for being on. And you guys are fabulous. As soon as I say hi to you guys, I'm fabulous and you're fabulous because you're watching. And we're all fabulous. That's where we're at. But listen, as I was telling you, to get off the merry-go-round and start anew, no matter how hard it is, you decided for whatever reason to start a new beginning, right? Start it. But it's not to not go into your past locations and places that felt comfortable and you're in your cozy little corner. You have to find something new to add on to that. Again, as I stated in the beginning, wherever you go and the people you deal with, that don't make them bad people. That don't make them, the place to be bad. That's an awesome place because you feel at home. That's your cheers. Wherever it is, if it's shopping, if it's a bar, a lounge, a restaurant, any place that you go, a friend's house that you're always there, whatever it is, that's wonderful. Good for you to have that. But add on a little more if you're trying to transition to a new. Because that's everything's connected and everything you do energy wise. And if it's all connected to every process of what we do through work, love, and at home, then you can't keep doing everything the same. You have to take, if it's with the kids, go to a new place. Try something new. Be different than you were before. If you usually had attitude in explaining something, take a deep breath and say, you know, this time I'm not. Let me try to sit back and take it a little slower. I'm talking to myself too. I'm up here. My honey always brings me calmer because I'm accelerated. I have to learn how to slow it down also because rápido. That's me. We're human. That's gonna be in who we are. It's just how we are. It's just where our comfortable zone is because that's what we're used to. So if you want to stay off the merry-go-round and not fall back into the same thing, go to new places, try new environments, surround yourself with difference. If you see that you're stuck, and I've heard this a lot through friendships or marriages or relationships, that is the same thing and you're not feeling worthy, it's not to be angry or give up on that soul. Before you give up on any soul that's there next to you, you give everything of who you are to you. And the universe, because if you change, the universe around you, every soul that's around you will change. But you can't keep doing the same thing and think that that's going to get any better. It never will. And it's hard. It's hard to transition to a new. It really is. But guess what? You won't look back. When you pass your test, because that's the trick, you have to pass your test, you grow into a higher place that's going to help you get to what you said you wanted to start doing. I have a question from someone. With all the stuff going on in my life, how will I recognize my true love versus crap out there? Okay. That's hard sometimes. Because sometimes we like crap. And sometimes we don't. It's true, you guys are laughing. Especially you men. Sorry, I'm still a woman here, so guys don't want to hear that. But I'm sorry. You guys say sometimes you want a great woman or you want this and that, but you choose wonderful souls that don't want to talk nothing. You choose a different type of person. Meaning, how do you know the crap from when it's true love or whatever? Believe it or not, again, it's the true love you're giving yourself. If you're loving yourself to the highest ability of knowing you, you will recognize it. It's so in your face. I recognized it immediately. And I ran from the world for a while, but I can't run from that. This is what I'm saying. You just know. You know because you know you. You know what you're capable of giving. You know what you're capable of not giving. You know who's going to fit and accept you for you. Not for perfection, because there's no such thing. You have to know if that soul's perfect for you and if they're perfect for me. Okay, guys are telling me it's 5 minutes. You gotta go. I could take in one call if you'd like, and whoever stated the question, if you want to call in, call in. If not, we got about 5 more minutes in the show. And before the ending of this segment, that was a great question. How do you recognize it? Then that's by recognizing yourself. The more you recognize you, when you see it, when you hear it, you just know it's right. Because there won't be no obstacles. There just isn't no obstacles there. But it's the more you practice on the knowledge of yourself and understanding nobody's perfect. They don't gotta be perfect. They just gotta be perfect for you. For the way you are. That can pick you up. Make you better than what you are. You can choose your battles easier. It won't be so much work. But the only way to recognize and get there is by recognizing your counterpart in another. That's it. So stay focused on that and don't give up. If you see the hardship, pass your test. When you're off that merry-go-round and you're trying something new, whether it's new in relationships, whether it's new in a job, and it gets difficult, I promise you, stay in your lane with victory and knowledge of conviction of knowing that this is what's going to happen. It will. But you have to believe in you and trust your journey. Because if you keep going back to what it was, in anything of work or anything you do, then Albert Einstein Isn't it? It's insanity to think that it's gonna change. You keep doing the same thing over and over. Whose fault is it? Yours. Come in for bath, for crystals, for readings, whatever you guys need. I'm here in Dobbs Ferry. If it's for you, you'll know. God bless you. You know, feel free to call in and come in for a consultation. I'm a little pretty booked right now, but it's okay. You can get in. You know, send me a text to that number if you like also, which is the store. And eventually, I don't get back to you immediately, but I'll get back to you soon enough, and I'll, you know, respond and put you in the calendar, go through the website. I take care of people internationally. It doesn't matter. Just make a better you. Make sure you get up every day and say, today's the best day of my life. It is. Today's the best day of your life. Don't get caught on anything that's negative. Anything that's negative, I don't know, release that. So you can, that's right, get off. And just, you know what, keep going forward. And don't go back. This is what don't go back into that merry-go-round. Please try to be consistent. Give yourself a chance to grow, to be a better you. Because it's all about being a better you. Not making anybody better. And even if it's a partner that's next to you, if they can't get it and you're not smiling, it's not to get rid of it. Leave it there if you like, but just grow. And two things is gonna happen. You keep growing better in yourself, and that soul will pick up and grow right along with you. And if they don't, that's okay, because God ain't gonna leave you alone. You are not meant to be alone. We're souls that need companions, friendships. Recognize everything that's around you and everyone you see. And the biggest thing is getting off that merry-go-round and understanding it, recognizing that you're off. Recognize that you're not on it and you're trying something, and stay on your lane. Keep trying, be consistent. Consistency overrides resistance. Stay in your lane, stay positive, try new places, see what your wants are. If you can't figure out and can say, Liz, I don't know what my wants are, then sit back alone, whether you're in water or earth, and figure out what makes you smile. And if you can't figure it out, come tell me. And I'll find career-wise that's going to fit to what your wants are. Something that's going to give you a smile every day. Besides your children and besides everything, because you got to give that smile first to you. You got to get up in the morning and be proud of what you see there every day. And guys are telling me I got to shut it down. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the show. I'll be on next Sunday. Pass it forward, like and share it. Make sure you do your diligent duty to give this love and light to whoever can use it, and for whoever it fits for. Feel free to call in next week or come by the store for a consultation. Call for a consultation or crystal healings, bath, custom baths, whatever you need. Candles, check out the prediction show. If you need the candles to, anything to improve your life. This is all love and light. And let's go forward, okay? You guys stay blessed. You're wonderful. You're fabulous. And I'll see you next Sunday.